So our next topic is cabinet template. Okay, we're done with the architecture. So next topic is cabinet template in planning module. Now, again, go to your planning ribbon button. Okay, and then here, go to this cabinet icon. This is our cabinet configurator icon, and then you will go to this kind of window, and here on this area, here is our cabinet templates. So the usage of cabinet template, or you can identify which kind of material do you want for your standard cabinet, your construction and dimensions, your front configuration and door type and handle types, shelf type, front cell, yeah, filler, not much, not so interesting, these fillers and gang drilling, okay, and yeah, normally producer is heavy. So here in our cabinet template, we have cabinet uh, in our cabinet settings, we have common cabinet, and we have base cabinet. It's same like our common cabinet. So base cabinet, wall cabinet, stack cabinet, and tall cabinet. And under of this window, we have here temp material template. We can add a new template or create a new template. And on this right side, we have the construction template. So to start, let me go to material template and select default oak white. Normally, when you open up this arrow button, you can see only this default oak white and meter. You cannot see this AM1 because this is my template I already created. So, and for the construction, say let's copy from default oak white, okay? And then uh, um, open, select this folder to open, and it turns to oak properties, and for the construction, open it as well. All right, and change the name to what, let's say Visual Mechanica, Visual Mechanica template. Okay, template. And for the construction, same name, Visual Mechanica template. And now we can uh, save it, save, and save. All right, and apply. So now when you go back to your cabinet template and go to your arrow button here and see here, it adds the BM template to your material template and on your construction template as well. So here, when you selected that template, you have the ability to change the specification or properties of your panel. Like here, we have side left, side right, side top shelf, etc. And like for the side left, like for example, uh, you have side name, yeah, right? You can just copy this name, or you can uh, change the name as per your standard, or but the short name stay at it. Please use the default short name for the side, as well with the side right, front, up to the pillar back panel. So let's start with the uh, side left, for example. And I suggest that better to remove the part number, because when you have your ERP system, for example, whenever you export this drawing to your ERP system are asking always for this part number, and ERP system doesn't recognize this part number because it's not included in their database. So better to remove it. But in this comment section, you can type anything. Type some comment for that particular panel. Okay. And for the top surface, you can choose any kind of top surface. This material based on your material database, which is in the planning and material database icon. And if you want to have your top surface, and if you want to have your veneer, for example, let's say I uh, I want some kind of veneer, like veneer beach or outdoor beach. Okay, veneer beach, for example. And for my top surface, I want some lacquer 3.5 mm. Or if you don't want to have lacquer, just uh, put put blank on it. All right. And for the bottom veneer, let's say veneer as well. Okay, beach. And for your core material, let's say MDF 18 there. So, and for the surface, let's stay at it is. See this 19 mm, 18 plus zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.5 equals to 19. So your total thickness are 19. Panel thickness are 19. So here for the edge setup, same. We can choose any edge here, or no edge, or with edge, or solid wood edge. Okay, and you will get a solid wood material like after or before. And here, like on this edge, I want uh, veneer veneer edge as well. Okay, so veneer edge with zero point 0.5 thickness. And yeah, uh, and here, uh, edge profile. You can, if you have different types of edge profile, you can just go to your Symfony and select that part, and browse your part and save it here. So whenever you're generating this cabinet, it will uh, it will add up the edge profile that you choose here. Okay, so normally it's parameters profile. And here, if we have a radius, and here, if your top has a corner or fillet or chamfer. Okay, and the bottom as well for the edge, like I want my top edge to have this corner, yeah, and or fillet. See, and what is the radius? You can dictate the radius, like mm, anything. because you have a veneer point 0.5. I think the maximum you can get for the radius is R R5 as well. R5 radius point 0.5. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. But if I input one, no, I think it's point 0.5 because your veneer is point 0.5. Okay. So concave fillet or chamfer. What is the depth? What is the width? So let's say no profile. Let's go for no profile, and when you're happy with it, just you can just save it. Yes, save and save here. Okay, same same with the right. What we did in the side left, just do it on the right. What kind of a specification on your cell, on your bottom, up to your back panel. If you pillar back panel, okay, change the core material normally on your veneering. That is so. Now let's go to your uh, construction and dimension. So construction and dimension, normally you can uh, put your desired height every time you use this common cabinet or base cabinet. Just input the standard height that you want, and for the draw your fascia height and the depth. Okay, so like 720 for example, in my depth I want it to become a 560 in your standard width, and for your width of stretcher D. Okay, like this is the top rail of your uh, cabinet, which is on top the 100 mm width. So your toe kick settings, you can uh, put some offset on it if you want to have some offset for the frontal toe kick and for the rear toe kick, and for the front view corner characteristic, like we can change it, yeah, or like that, or you have this 45-degree. Okay, cutting. So normally it's like that, okay, or like this. It's up to you how you're gonna mm, structure your cabinet. Okay, so for the cabinet slope characteristic as well, here depth slope material is on top, side right or side left. Yeah, you can play with it. And for the row cabinet middle side, yeah, here is your top shelf. So normally it's like that. And what is, if you want some offset of 1 mm to that side and 1 mm to the side panel, this is your top shelf, vertical shelf, let's say. And for the back panel, huh, if you want to, yeah, and offset of back panel, you can dictate from the back panel what is your uh, distance. This is for the side left and side right. This is your back panel. You want to have some distance, put it here, offset from the back panel. And for the side, you want to have some distance. Let's say I want to no distance. All right. So for the part option, fixed shelf, part offset, fixed to offset of front edge and back edge. Yeah, you can put some unit in here. And here, shape construction settings like rectangular normally, or if it is original and filler piece. Okay, so next up is for the back panel. Here we have back panel options for your options for your back panel. It could be globe like this, and change your dimension. Let's say I want to have this distance to become 10. All right, and this dimension I want to become 25. Could be, yeah, from the back of the side panel up to your globe, and the distance of, yeah, here it can dictate the distance here dimension, so you will get the 10 minus 5. You have 10 10 mm dimension for the globe, the width dimension for the globe. And for the depth, yeah, here is for the depth. Okay, yeah, and like I want my back panel to become a ray weight. Okay, same process, change the dimension. Or I want to become a stump joint, something like that. Okay, dictate the distance. And as well with let's go back to the view, as well with the back panel right side. Yeah, here on the right side of your back panel, like for example you have bigger size or bigger width, yeah, bigger width, uh, not bigger width, this is just for back panel, right? Okay, you can dictate if it is groove, braid or stump joint. Dictate the dimension, like same dimension I want 10, and here I want 25 and 17. Yeah, and for your back panel top, same. Let's say, yeah, you can do this if you have if you want to have a groove on your top panel, or ray weight, or stump joint. Normally it's stump joint. It's depends on your how do you construct your cabinet. So for the bottom shelf as well, same with with the process of um, left side back panel, top side back panel, and here in the bottom shelf. Let's say I want to have like stump, okay, in this dimension. All right, and for the front, okay, this is just the front of your cabinet. Uh, Here, the gap, you can uh, input your desired gap between the between your door or drawer fascia and the outside dimension of your side panel. Same thing here, and here as well, and the gap between your two doors. What size do you desire? Just put it here, and as well with the gap in the bottom. So for the double door spacing, yeah, you can put 5 or 6. It depends on you. Okay, so here we have a front characteristic, which is your door. Normally, when you browse it, you can choose the different types of doors here, which is inside, which is uh, default in our system. You can utilize it, okay, or you can go to the uh, here, the WG front, and look for the fat, after you save your door, like I created my door earlier, like this kind of door with the stretch axis. Normally, when you're producing or creating new doors for the frontal characteristic of your standard cabinet, you need to have the stretch axis. So whenever you change your door quantity, it stretch automatically. So like yeah, here and for the library, not much interesting. So this DWG front are interesting, and normally the standard fronts, front source. Okay, okay. So normally use this front and wooden door top. Here, if this door are wooden door top or flap or stove for the device. Yep, and normally it's wooden door top. Okay, but in when you generate the cabinet in your drawing board, you have the ability there to change your uh, door into wooden or into glass or into the device. Yeah. So here for the settings from positioning standard, like here I have inside, okay, and standard. You can see the difference of inside and inside two. You see the free view of inside two and inside four. Okay, and then here like inside four you can change the front gap on top, the gap in the bottom, and the gap inside. Yeah, here. So it's up to you or what do you prefer to choose. Like here, I'm choosing this standard one, and that's it for front and for the handle here. Okay, so for the handle, here the handle we have a lots of uh, types of handle which is inside of our system. If you want to see this handle, just go to like um, okay, let me save this first. What I whatever I did. So apply and then go to your planning and on your library, okay, and go to home, go to Timo, okay. So here you can see the doors which I showed you earlier. The different types of doors. We have a glass here. Yep, and it's a DTV file. Okay, so if you want to add some doors here, just if you have a new door, just right click and create BTB and save it here. Your this door. And for the handle, uh, fittings, will fit handle. Yeah, there. So here handle we have 3D handles, yeah, which is uh, your device located, okay, and we have door solid, like when I want to use it, drag and drop here, and yeah, here like a device, and let's try one more, yeah, okay, and yeah, the door, okay, but it's in 3D file, okay, or like AutoCAD file, sorry. And what else do we have? We have here handle. Okay, here is the handle, which we can utilize on our template or cabinet configurator template. Yeah, if you have your own handle, for example, just uh, create a 3D model and save it here and create new DWG. Okay, name it new handle and click your 3D model and it will save it here. And whenever you want to use that 3D model, just go to your cabin configurator on your template, on your template, modify your template. Let's go back to the handle. Modify your template and choose the handle that you save it here. Okay, that's how handle works. And here we have handle for the wooden door. And we have handle for drawer knob. Okay, for the drawer knob, for example, if you save your handle here and select your handle, for example, like this, for example, this is your new handle selected, and change if it is fluff or a knob or higher drawer knob or glass door middle, something like that. And what else? Standard handle source, which is, for example, you have your handle created using AutoCAD or DTV file, and just select DWG, for example, and look for the folder where you save that handle, like normally if it is BTV here or in Pickings maybe. Yeah, in hardware, just select those handles and click OK, and it will go here. Okay, so for the fingerful cabinet, yeah, here if you choose a fingerful cabinet, here we can set up the height of offset, and here for spacing and uh, offset from here. Okay, and space of our front cell and space of bottom front cell. Okay, and like here for the end profile, you can choose the profile of your fingerful handle, and for the middle, you can choose your middle profile for your fingerful handle. Um, when you uh, save some profile, like PRF profile, just select the PRF profile or DWG profile, and it will go up here. And always remember you are in BM template. Once you are happy with that, and just save it and save your construction and apply. So whenever you want to use this, it will be based on your what you did on this uh, properties. So for the shelf setup, yeah, for the shelf setup, for the option of front, yeah, we can mm, identify uh, what is the dimension of offset for front and for the back and for the side for the shelf setup. Okay, and for the basic type like door, quantity and value. All right, this is not much interesting. Okay, and for the front cell shelf, yeah, bottom shelf cell we have here. I would suggest don't do anything here. Stay at it is. Only more interesting, I think, for you is the material. What kind of material do you need for that common cabinet or base cabinet, or what kind of cabinet? And for the construction, what construction you want to become on your cabinet? And for the doors, what kind of doors do you want? And what kind of handle? And yeah, and here don't stay at it is. And for the filler, yeah, filler size, yep, filler depth, it's 100 mm. So you can change the filler depth if you want, but for me, stay at it is. And for the gang drilling, yeah, don't worry about it. And procedures, normally you procedure are kanti. So same thing with the base cabinet. Change your material, and always remove the part number. It's not helping much when you're sending this to your ERP system. If you have a ERP system, if you don't have an ERP system and you want to work with this only in CAD-T and without ERP, yeah, you can put some part number. Okay, so same thing with wall, construction, front handle, gang, and item. Okay, and for the stock, yeah, same thing. And for the tall cabinet, yeah, that's how it works. The cabinet configuration, like I sorry, cabinet template, like in construction engineering that we tackled, how we we create a cabinet template. But here in planning module, it's more complex because you're gonna dictate your construction dimensions and your front and your handle. Yeah, so like now, just save it, okay, and save it, okay, and okay, and apply. There you go. And then let's try. For example, this is your kitchen, for example. And go to always on the top view, and you should always on the model view when you're in planning module. Okay, and then here select base cabinet, and on this area, wait. Select your base cabinet. We have a various type of cabinet, like we have in our template. We have tall cabinet, wall and stock cabinet, and normally your base cabinet and common cabinet are same. And here, in standard, where we can use a standard or a sink cabinet, mm, or a stove cabinet, and integrated dishwasher and fully integrated dishwasher, like let's say let's create a base cabinet, for example, and just a standard. Okay, and here same with the construction engineering, you can dictate what size do you want and what width and what depth. And here don't worry about this because we're gonna this because this is the construction, how you're gonna construct your your cabinet, and the quantity amount. And here, normally before you drop draw and drop some cabinet here, see, an empty invalid path has been detected, please specify path. Okay, so for example, you have to choose your BM template. You need a template, and you need a material, you need a construction, and you need the materials that what what we did earlier. And normally it's standard. Yeah, and now draw, free, and select uh, where do you want to add your cabinet. And all right, wait. So once again, just select what kind of cabinet do you want. Like for example, for your base cabinet and standard cabinet, and let's say a corner cabinet, for example. I want a corner cabinet here. All right, and just specify the. So yeah, you can change the dimensions here. Sorry, the quantity of the doors like that one. And here we can change the rotation of the angle here. So like we have an options here, like you are in properties, like for example, once again, in properties, if you want to change the door into drawer, maybe, yeah, three drawers, or what else, opening, yeah, this door has an opening. If you want only a door, yeah, we can change it. We can modify on this part or on this toolbars front. So if we want the door to become equally divided, or to make it drawer equally divided, we can do that, and still we have the ability to change the the properties. And what else, and the materials settings, but these settings are already um, you're already uh, created on your template. So I think if you have some adjustment, you can just go to your settings here, construction settings and back panel settings, and change to like grow to rebate, or to rebate, or to stump, or to grow. Okay. And then when you're happy with your properties, like here, I want only two, because it's drawer, and yeah, with this dimension, or I want to have my, yeah, drawer. Okay, then just close it, and then now draw. Then normally free, I'm using free, and select inner of the wall and enter. There you go. Or because this is a corner cabinet, generate, go to the corner, place object in the corner, select corner here, and enter. Yeah, there you go. So when you check it out, IR, there you go. So you have your um, uh, corner cabinet, and like the handle, I don't think this is uh, handle that you want. Go to your preview and select and change the handle. You can change the handle like by selecting here, and go to the drawer fascia and select this handle as well. And whenever you modify something in your properties, just modify or double click modify, and then there you go, it updates your cabinet. And just type B3 if you want to change something on your properties or material, maybe like on your side you want this to have a other, and DF 18, and here outline the other, and modify. There you go, it changed your cabinet into that particular material. So QED, QED if you want to delete the whole assembly of this cabinet. enter, and go from here, main, MA, enter, and delete, select the cabinet and delete all. Or if you want to delete only the parts of that particular cabinet, undo and QED. Once again, go to S, stands for cell position, and select this drawer, oh, sorry, uh, QED. And you want here in the button ribbon bar, you can see part or main. Main means if you want to delete the whole assembly or only the part. So you want only part, so type A because right, part, okay, or just simply select here. Okay, oh, open QED. I want this part only. Okay, there you go. So that's how you gonna be, you delete. Okay, QED, and I want to delete all main. Okay, so now let's go back once again to your cabinet configurator. So if you want to have your base cabinet and change the shape, and let's say go to your properties and you're happy with this front configuration and with your construction and your back panel and with your material, just uh, draw. And here, if you want to have it in your on the side of your cabinet, go to your left and right or right, select the side panel where do you want to put your cabinet and enter. So again, select the cabinet and enter. There you go. And if you want to have a cabinet here as well, draw once again and left, select now this side of the cabinet and enter here. Okay. Or if you want your cabinet to duplicate, just select this cabinet. You want to duplicate this cabinet and go to duplicate cabinet. Just once again, select one cabinet. Where do you the cabinet that you want to duplicate, and go to this icon, duplicate cabinet. Click and um, we can say row. Okay, okay, because we generate cabinet previously here, but if you want to duplicate this cabinet once again, duplicate and go to your left, select the cabinet and enter here where, where it goes. Undo. Okay, once again, select, duplicate, left, select this cabinet here and enter. Yep, go to your tab view. Doesn't work. So once again, select that cabinet, duplicate to just select the cabinet and duplicate, and here front edge flush LR, select the side and enter. There you go. So now you have five types of cabinet, not five types, two types of cabinet. You have a base cabinet and corner cabinet. And like if you want some cabinet like base cabinet with stove and draw, flash here. Yep. Nope. Once again, go your it's better to go to your top view and draw here, left, enter, draw. There you go. So IR, there you go. And if you want to modify the front, and here if you want to have only one, and change it to your device and to have your stove there and modify. There you go. It updates automatically your drawing. And like if you want to have now the sink, for example, sink cabinet, go to the cabinet again, go to your sink cabinet and rectangular shape, same template, and draw left, right here also, left, right, there, there you go. IR, yeah, now you have your sink cabinet, and you can change the door into one, modify. Alright, there you go. So now you have your sink cabinet, and if you want to have your what kind of cabinet, wall cabinet or tall cabinet. Mm-hmm. And I want my tall cabinet on D4. Okay, with a same dimension. All right, and change the dimensions here. Like I want some. I will use my template at the moment. My AM template, and I want my tall cabinet height dimension to 2100 and 600 mm width and 560 depth and row, and I want it in this side and enter. Okay, it's wrong. Information, just go to your top view first and row, select left and right, click the side of your the side of base cabinet, and your cursor, move it to your move it downwards and enter. There you go. You will have your tall cabinet. And if you want to change the door into 5 only, okay, sorry, in 4 only, okay, and enter. And if you want to have it as same dimension and change your door into device, like I want some dishwasher on it, and here to this door I want some device as well, like microwave on top. I want some glass, okay, and here I want some drawer. Change the the door into drawer name and change it, okay. And now everything are in proper settings. Go back to your modify cabinet and double click, and it will update your tall cabinet automatically. And there you go. So now, like if you want to have So like this is how you're gonna work uh, with the planning module using a cabinet template. All right, because yeah, uh, what I did is the cabinet configurator, which is this one. And select this is the cabinet configurator, and let me teach this more after this video. Thank you.